I saw that they had Disney Channel night the other day at Disneyland in California. And I saw that Penny from the Proud Family, Penny Proud from the Proud Family, was debuted as like a character at Disneyland. And so I saw that Kyla Pratt and Bruce W. Smith and all of the some of the creators of the Proud Family actually showed up to help debut the character of Penny Proud at Disneyland. And I thought that was awesome. I was like, that's so cool. Love the Proud Family down, right? And so during Disney Channel night, you go to Disneyland and they have a whole night where you're able to basically Disney bound, because you're not really allowed to dress up when you go to Disneyland or Disney World. So you're supposed to Disney bound, which is basically where you like dress in a certain color or you dress up in a certain type of way that like describes a certain character. It's really cool. So I saw that a lot of people like dressed up as like Liz McGuire, or they dressed up as like other Disney Channel characters, right? I saw somebody even like made this whole like dope That's So Raven outfit. It was cool. But if I were gonna go to Disney Channel night at Disneyland and I was gonna dress up as anybody, this is who I would have dressed up as, especially that night, since that was the night that Penny Proud was being debuted as a character at Disneyland. This is exactly who I would have dressed up as. Okay, so only real Proud Family fans know who this is, but this is Penne. And if you know who Penne is, it's my girl Penny. When the girls, they have a whole group called LPDZ, okay? La Cienega, Penny, Dejanay, and Zoe. They had a whole group, right? They were doing really good. And then they realized that Penne, or Penny, is actually the lead of the group, and everybody loves her, and the rest of them are kind of like background. So Penny gets a whole big head on her shoulders, and they decide she's going to become a solo artist. So they just say, oh, we're going to have her be a solo artist with Richard Kelly, or we're going to have her be a solo artist, and she's going to become Penne, like my favorite pasta. And I was like, okay, girl. But honestly and truthfully, okay, first of all, Penne, saying it that way is basically my vocal stem from the Proud Family. I absolutely call anybody I know who's Penny, who I know his name is Penny, I will call them Penne. Because I can't help it. It's the vocal stem. But also, let's not pretend like Penny as Penne didn't eat as a solo artist. Eat. And to be honest with you, La Cienega, Dejanay, and Zoe were not good friends to her. So at the end of the day, I would not have ever gone back to them. Okay? They can kick rocks for all I care. I was getting dough. The only thing I thought was problematic about when she became Penne was that she didn't invite her father to be on stage with her and be on tour with her and everything. He had to stay home. But otherwise, kick rocks, friends, because you were not really my friends. And I'm getting dough because I'm actually a good artist. And y'all suck, so holla. But no, the Penne episode, 10 out of 10, one of my favorites. And I would have dressed up as Penne. I would have literally dressed up as Penne. And then I would have just went and then I would have played that song she does, It's All About Me. And I would have done that. And it would have been a time. It would have been a time.